From startup to
world domination.
Profits are down, valuation is up. Today, we dominate every industry. Let's do this. Taking over the global market requires billions of dollars. We'll need more money, otherwise we could face potential bankruptcy. After reviewing all the software types, a quantum computer really stood out. So we're going to create one with all the 1-star features, and we're going to sell this thing for $1,250. It's March, and 1,400 bugs have been erased. So it's time to release our first quantum computer. So how did we go? 3-star for pretense, 4-star for quality, and 4-star for the bug squad. We're going to set a $200,000 marketing budget, and because we are manufacturing, not printing copies, let's order 50,000 copies instead for $51 million. After a few months, quantum tech went from $40 million to a high of $203 million, and it's slowly going down to $31 million. But the cool thing is, if we take a look at our finances, we're finally starting to see 2 profitable months. I'm going to spend the next 40 minutes grinding out the next 2 versions of quantum tech, because the quicker we develop the 4 versions, the quicker we can dominate the world. After about an hour and a half, let's take a look at how we're going. Starting with version 1, we had a really good run up to $200 million. Then we fell off a cliff and pretty much died. Same with the second version, had a nice run up to $63 million, then fell off a cliff, and then after a year, I realized we ran out of copies, and then we started making a couple million. And lastly, version 3, we had a good run up to $112 million. Now we're falling off and stabilizing around that 50 million. So it sounds like we are doing incredibly well, aren't we? No, not really. At the beginning of the video, I shared we would make lots of money, but it didn't really work out the way I envisioned it. The third version is down $700 million. The second version is down $200 million. And the first version is still down $200 million. But it's the manufacturing cost. It's so expensive. So for the third version, we've spent $1.2 billion on just copies. So we're not going to create a 4th version. So luckily, we've started developing the next gen operating system. And well, when it comes to operating systems, these companies are making hundreds of millions of dollars. And when it comes to expenses, it's not much. A few months later, the next gen operating system is out. How did we go? 3-star for bug squad, 4-star for quality, and 5-star because everybody knows who we are. We're going to set an unlimited marketing budget, and we're going to order about 10 million copies for $26 million. And we're going to get started on the next generation of our operating system. All we got to do is make sure all the tech levels are up to date, and we're going to sell this bad boy for about $200. After a few months, DevOS went from $11 million to a high of $23 million now. And taking a look at our net worth, well, that is also starting to climb back up to that $4 billion range.
World domination starts now.
So currently, we have 1 subsidiary, and I would like to increase that by 3. For our software, Hall Studio, and Lazy Soft Corp, we're going to buy. The next step to taking over the world is coming into all software, and anything that's got a high user base, like DORX version 2, we're going to trade the IP. Unfortunately, these guys don't want to trade. So we'll go to the next software, and we can buy this lifestyle social media platform for $6 million. And then we can go to the next one, which is a video social media platform, and we can buy this for $11 million. Now, the reason I say we should be buying out software is when you take away high-performing software from rich companies, it means that these companies aren't making any money, and when they start going downhill, we'll be able to buy them out very cheaply. And check that out. We spent about $900 million just buying software. Insane. It's April, and it's the release of the second version of the operating system, and we done pretty well because people know who we are at 5 stars, 4-star for bug, and 5-star for quality. We're of course going to be setting an unlimited marketing budget and ordering about 2 million copies this time for $5.2 million. And after a few months, the second version of our OS went from $24 million to a high of $50 million, and we hope it continues in an upward direction. But check this out, there is a company here listed for 52%, so we're going to buy this company out for $38 $48 million. And check this out. One of the biggest companies is about to go under. We could sell some shares here and buy it out for $1 billion. That honestly was our largest acquisition. At the beginning of the video, we were worth about $4 billion. Now we're worth less than $2 billion. But we are slowly climbing back up while the top companies here are starting to fall. Now, where did all this money go? We have bought out all of this software from all of the other companies. We've got a few subsidiaries now, but the problem with this is we're going to run out of money super quick by taking over the competition. And when we take a look at all the systems that we have here, what is one thing that they all rely on? They all require operating systems. Without operating systems, they cannot make money. But it's important that we start developing operating systems for the console, the watch, the car, and the phone. As long as we can do that, we're going to dominate every industry. So did we dominate the world? Well, as long as we keep doing operating systems, I think that is a win for us. What do you guys reckon? Comment below. Otherwise, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. If you didn't go enjoy, consider subscribing down below for more videos like this. And guys, I'll see you all in a new video soon.